15:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Man, all the nations have taken on the philosophies and the ways of America, man. The so-called democracy. They're taking on that IMF, International Monetary Fund. They're taking on the customs of this whore, man. And with taking on the customs of this whore, it's various other things and ways that's pushed in the society that's pushed in America, man. Why you think it's a McDonald's in China and various other places? When also a McDonald, why you think it's all these various so-called, how can we say it, avenues through sex? Because all that shit was mainly pushed here in America, man. All your so-called pornography and all that shit was started. It was pushed through here. Now looking at them, all these various customs in this China and various other places, man. You got women twerking and goddamn Saudi Arabia and all these other places. But who it started? It started in America, man. All these various places starting to taking on the philosophies and the ways of these people here in America because it's been influenced through the social media, through these entertainers, man. And it says, let's jump down. Verse 12, and it says, and the merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thy wood and manner of vessels and ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood or brass of iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine of flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horse and chariots and slaves and souls of men. All these avenues are mainly pushing America, man, because America has got all the nations to take on their customs, man. It says slaves and souls of men, all these sex trafficking, all these various things, man. They got all the people wrapped in taking on to the customs of the beast, man. And that's push. The souls and slaves of souls of men. The sex trafficking is the main market that's pushed behind the scenes in this dark web that nobody's talking about, man. Nobody's talking about it. And how did they push it? Through various actions like that, man. Various actions like that with the nasty people and the pedophilia, the Pizzagate, all these various actions, and nobody's talking about it, man. But the men of the Lord have been talking about this for years. But now it's been pushed to the forefront and it's getting exposed more and more. And these devils, they want to do now they want to control the internet. Now they want to strike your video and ban you off the various platforms because there's too much exposure going on there, man. And it all goes back to the small hat, the cheap suits, man. Yeah, Ye's bugged out, but he was right, man. Even though we know he might be paid opposition, but at the end of the day, the Most High put the spirit on him to expose these devils, man. And they're getting called out, man.
The Western world in charge of the Matrix genuinely worship Satan. When you understand the idea of karmic retribution, you can apply that to so many scenarios. They're doing this with everything. Karmic retribution isn't just about Balenciaga.
And with that, I want to say, call hello Yumla Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone to rule well. Peace and salutation, all the occupant pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.